What is going on, everybody? We are here on Saturday, May 4th, Star Wars Day, for opening day of Cedar Point.
May the Force be with you.
We have a lot of things that we want to cover today. All sorts of new additions to the park this year that we're going to go over. So you definitely want to stay and watch this entire video to find out. And we will definitely be talking about Top Thrill 2. But we have a whole dedicated video all about Top Thrill 2. And so go check that out if you want to find out like exact details about Top Thrill 2. But we will be obviously riding it and showing it. So early entry is at 9 a.m. and it is right before 9 a.m. and they are about to open the gates. Well, the gates are open, but they're about to drop those ropes and let us all in. Early entry this year is Gatekeeper, Wild Mouse, Iron Dragon, Millennium, and there's another one. I can't remember, but there's only four. There's 4 roller coasters open for early entry. So let's see what is all open on an opening day here at Cedar Point. Okay, we are in the park, heading over to Point Plaza to redeem our fast lanes. And then I think the goal today is to try to get as much in for early entry as possible. I think we might start at Gatekeeper. Is that where you want to start?
Yeah, sure.
So maybe
right there.
Look, there it is. Look, you see it behind us?
Wow.
You see it on the side of us? It's like Gatekeeper is all over the place. Everywhere you go, Gatekeeper is. But we're going to try to do some Gatekeeper, maybe some Wild Mouse since that doesn't have a fast lane line. And then maybe go over to Millennium.
Yeah, Millennium. Definitely want to get lots of Top Thrill 2 rides in.
Yeah, we're going to try to really get lots of those in.
Get back on Steel Vengeance.
Oh, it's been a long time since we were in Steel Vengeance.
It's so nice getting back on it.
Okay, early entry this year, we didn't even think of this, but early entry might be dead for a lot of rides because of Top Thrill 2. We saw a lot of people heading over. I mean, I guess they could have been heading back to Millennium, but...
Yeah, but there are a lot of people going that way and not a lot of people going this way.
Yeah, so I think Top Thrill 2 people might, for early entry, head over straight to new signs. Oh, good. How are you?
Great.
This is one of the new things at the park. They have the electric, or just like the screens, and they have the regular time and the fast lane. So right now we're going through the regular line because at Cedar Point, you do not get to use fast lane for early entry. And they also have scanners. We're going to show the fast lane scanners, which is over there, but we'll show them later whenever we actually use them. But but these are the scanners that you use for fast lane now. All you do is just scan your QR code, and then that's it. It's real simple. We used it at Kings Island earlier this year. But anyway, a lot of people might just head straight to Top Thrill 2, hoping to beat the crowds. We are abandoning Gatekeeper because it is not open yet. And this thing has such good capacity that we usually get on no problem throughout the day. So we're gonna head over to Wild Mouse. We've seen people cycling through there. So we'll go and get on that because early entry, we do not want it to end before we actually get on stuff. But people are heading over this way now. And they are in for a rude awakening. Wild Mouse does have a really short line right now, so this should be a good ride to get on and off pretty quickly.
Whoa. Wild Mouse was very dizzying. I am dizzy now.
The most dizzying ride that I think we've ever had on it.
And we didn't even ride on Dizzy.
No, we didn't. We rode on cheese. But you pull into the brakes and we just spun and spun and spun. Kept going. But we are done with that. We're gonna head over to Millennium and hope that that is open. because Gatekeeper has kind of a longer line. But hopefully, I don't know. We didn't even see if Millennium's running, but we're just taking our chances. If you're coming with the youngins, then Planet Snoopy over here by Boardwalk is not open until May 25th. So if you're planning on coming early in the season, don't expect to get on anything over here. One thing that's different, Melt is gone from the park, so this building currently is unused. There's some people in there doing something. They might use it for associates because this is an associate area. So they might just use Melt as an associate area. Or they could turn it into a VIP lounge. Because we're gonna go back to Millennium and we're gonna see if they built a new Prestige Pass VIP area. Because there were some rumors that there was some construction going on. Actually, people saw some construction going on, but we don't know for sure if that's what it was for.
I barely see it, but the spike is just...
Yeah, but there, you see, guys, see the spike right there? But the spike is just, what we're gonna say, it's massive?
Yeah, just a very, very cool thing to see. Like, it's pretty crazy.
And I think one of the things that's crazier than just like how big it is how much room that ride takes up in the park now. All the way from Iron Dragon, all the way back there, approaching Gemini. So it has a thin, but huge footprint in the park. Strange, it's before 10 o'clock and we see people on Valraven. I'm not sure if that's like just associates.
It is not just associates.
There were quite a few people on there.
Yeah, they were not associates. I kind of feel like last year it opened during early entry when it wasn't supposed to, because it wasn't early entry last year, was it?
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true or not, but I feel like that did like randomly happen.
I think it opened in place of things like Millennium at times.
Well, yeah.
So when other things didn't open, Valraven is kind of the go-to early entry replacement ride. But we saw Millennium Force running, so we were gonna get back there. We're thinking about doing Iron Dragon, but since Millennium is open, we're definitely gonna head back there. All right, so yes, indeed, the Millennium VIP Lounge for Prestige Pass holders is indeed an actual structure now. That thing looks nice now, opposed to just like the makeshift tent that they had for a couple of years. But that's nice, that looks good. All the sunflowers around it and that. But here we are at Millennium, ready for our first ride of the year on Millennium. While standing here in line for Millennium, waiting for them to get done with what they call a brief delay, but we noticed that it's still 8 minutes early before the park officially opens at 10 o'clock, and Top Thrill 2 has been cycling trains with people on it. So Valraven was running a little early, Top Thrill 2 running a little bit early. So everything that isn't supposed to be an early entry ride is operating, and things like Millennium that are supposed to be an early entry ride are having issues. Go figure. Millennium is running right by us right now.
Yeah.
It is running mid-season form. That thing
Everything is
flying.
running mid.
I know. I've said that. I said that
like a million times. So, what does it even mean?
So I guess it's running early season form.
Yeah, it's running.
Hello.
It's running pretty good. I got a nice little drizzle ride on it, which is nice.
A little bit of needles in the face, but we are going to head over and check out. Get over to the Top Thrill 2 Plaza. So this is one of the newer things in the park. This is for anyone that's going to buy a single-use fast lane. So you can come up like this is outside Millennium right here. So you would just touch the screen. It says it prints a paper ticket. Oh, so you need to do it. Okay. So this has a QR code that you have to scan with your phone, and then you purchase it on your phone. And then this prints out the ticket. Okay. This saves you, or this keeps saves them some employees, because before they had a little booth that had an employee in each one. So that saves them a little bit of money on employees. But it is kind of drizzly out. We're gonna walk over. The loud roar of Rougarou. We're gonna walk over to Top Thrill 2, but it doesn't really run in the rain from what we heard from the charity event. Is it going? Yeah, the charity event, people said that it started drizzling and then they didn't run it at all.
I think it is.
Oh, we hear people over there. We hear clapping in there. But we're gonna head over there and get our first ride of the actual, oh, no, it's going. First ride of the day and the first ride of the actual season.
If you haven't seen our preview day video, we have ridden Top Thrill 2 before.
Yeah, we rode it twice, but not at all whenever the park is actually open. So this is gonna be new territory. That's a disability.
Wow.
That's a disability line. I don't know, we're gonna come up into it. The new paint is kind of slick. And I don't mean that like it's cool. I mean that like literally my feet are like sliding.
It looks fantastic, though.
It looks good. It just,
I do love how it looks.
it just, with the rain, it's gonna end up like we're gonna be sliding and falling. There's gonna be a lawsuit coming.
Yeah, look, they got a wait time thing on here.
They're saying it's a 2-hour wait for the regular line. And so this is the line. And if you ever rode the regular old Top Thrill dragster, the entrance is still in the same spot. So that is just an extremely long line. The queue is just tiny. Inside, there's not much room for a lot of people, so.
Area looks very nice though. Like, I think it looks fantastic. I'm very, very happy with how it turned out.
It looks good. It's just going to leave like a long line actually outside the queue. But we can just slide on over. So these are one of the screens. This is what I was looking for over at Millennium. I thought it was part of this, but it's actually a separate TV on top. So you have the fast lane wait time and the current wait time. So that's cool how they show both now. Fast lane line starts here. Yeah, we gotta put their stuff in the locker. So this is like, they did not give enough space inside this queue for this.
Well, yeah, but I mean, look how many. I don't think that's the issue. It's just the whole system where, I don't know, but the whole having that as the locker retrieval section is absolutely insane.
That's great. Like, this is probably one of the poorest designs that we've seen for a ride. Okay, so they're letting people retrieve their stuff from their lockers on that side. So I'm not sure what that line is. Okay, yeah, fast lane, like, so we get our fast lane locker retrieval, but yeah, it's very confusing. So if you come up, then more than likely you're going to not really understand what's going on, unless it like starts to slow down later in the season. But who knows when that could happen.
Yeah, hopefully, since this is opening day, it's obviously a lot busier and more of a mess. Hopefully it's not like this all season.
No, because this will be an absolute nightmare. It has been 2 hours since we put the phones and stuff in the locker and got in line for Steel Vengeance, and we got 3 rides in those 2 hours on Top Thrill 2. What did I say?
Steel Vengeance.
Did I say Steel Vengeance?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. You guys know what I mean. I mean this thing with the big top hat right there. So we got 3 rides on Top Thrill 2.
With it breaking down multiple times.
Yeah, it's been breaking down, but it hasn't been breaking down for long. And the switch track seems to be the issue most of the time. All right, thanks for saying hi. So something with the switch track is giving them issues, but all in all, 3 rides in 2 hours, not bad at all. And yeah, we would have gotten at least 4 or 5 if it wasn't for the breakdowns. Fastlane is moving fast. Like,
yeah.
Every
time we ride, the line gets shorter because if you have a regular single day fast lane, you can only ride it once. So everyone goes to Top Thrill 2 first and uses it, and then later it's a lot better. So if you have fast lane, ride Top Thrill 2 later, or even if you don't, you'll probably want to ride it later.
If you buy fast lane for the day, just one use or one time when you're here, then yeah, you definitely want to come later in the day, because you'll probably end up waiting like 15 minutes or so, opposed to like a half an hour, which was, I think, like the first time we rode. So, but it's still got that shake. And we rode it front, second, and back.
Back would be so good if it wasn't so rough, because you get amazing airtime, but it's just so rough.
How did we like it? Okay, here. How did we like it? What did we think?
Loved it! Second row, loved it.
You rode second row? That's what we just did, our first time on second row.
But it definitely is rattling.
And okay, see? Look, I gave her a warning. If you guys want to check out Just Coastin' on YouTube, go check her.
Yeah.
Go check her out.
But thank you for that warning, because I would have been totally thrown off.
And then you would have been,
I'd been like, wait a minute, it's broken. Good to see you
Good
guys.
seeing you.
Have fun.
Bye.
See y'all later.
So look at me doing my duty, giving everyone warnings of what rows not to ride on Top Thrill 2. But now we are done in this area. We haven't even been to the back of the park yet. But we're gonna go out to the car, get a little bit of food, and then start our second part of our day. But as far as what is open, we've seen most things open. We haven't been back by Gemini or anything. Blue Streak, I don't know. Blue Streak, yeah, I see people in the station, so that's open. Raptor open, Wild Mouse, Gatekeeper, Top Thrill 2, Millennium. Rougarou's been going.
A lot of rides are having some like short delays.
Yeah.
Gatekeeper had a little bit of a delay at first. Millennium had a very small delay, and Top Thrill 2, like we said, went down a couple times. But
as far as being open, yeah, they're
everything
open.
seems pretty good.
It is definitely starting to get pretty busy as far as like the midways go. It's just like very crowded along most of the midways. So we're gonna see like what exactly it's like if it keeps getting busier and busier as the day goes on. The weather was supposed to be a little iffy today, and if you look up in the sky, it is a bit iffy. But like the only rain has been like some light drizzle. Like there hasn't been any rain enough to actually like shut down any rides or anything like that. So at the Jack Aldridge Theater this year, it looks like they have a show called Bandstand USA beginning June 4th to August 21st. If you watched one of our videos about like the complete guide to your trip to Cedar Point in 2024, we did talk about how if you come earlier in the year, some of the shows will not be going on. but maybe some of the crowds will be a little bit lighter. So that is a perfect example of that, where the show does not start until June. But look, even the carousel has a line going on right now. Gatekeeper.
I didn't even need to go to the French Quarter when you got the French Quarter right here.
Yeah, you just went to
New Orleans.
New
We
Orleans.
got the French Quarter right
Yeah,
here.
so you took a plane for nothing. We just had to drive an hour away. Coming back in to start the second part of our day, and there's like a literal line to get in. It's like almost 2 o'clock, and there's a line. I've never seen anything like this. And look, guest services has a long line. And on that side, so opening day, lots of complaints.
You will always see long guest service lines.
Lots of people with some issues. All right, back into the park. We are going to head over to Blue Streak. We're like, which side? Blue Streak side or Gatekeeper side? And of course we choose Blue Streak because Blue Streak is always the correct answer. There goes Blue Streak up the hill, but they are only running one train.
Pretty good, all right.
One train opposite Cedar Point, unheard of. Are we at Kennywood here? Or Knott's Berry Farm? We were going to do some Valraven, but the line is looking a little longer than we feel like waiting.
So nice getting back on Blue Streak though. Such a good ride. Getting back on row 11.
The row that gives you no rattle and tons of airtime. Someone is in the area doing some cleaning or doing something. I'm not sure what he's doing. But yeah, Raptor's been down for quite a while. It was open earlier. There goes some Valraven. Maybe we'll get on that later if the line goes down a little bit. He's doing something. He's putting something on the track. Not sure what that is. I've never seen anything like that before. I gotta say, after all these like 2.5 years of walking down this Midway, looking straight at Top Thrill Dragster at the time, when it wasn't running, it was like a big void in the park. And now walking and seeing it like going up the top hat and cresting the hill, that just makes things feel whole and complete here at Cedar Point. But we're heading back to the train. We're gonna get a train ride to the back of the park. Our first time all day to the back of the park. We haven't made it past like the middle. But that's one of the things that we like about this park so much, is that you can spend like so much time just like in one section.
Yeah,
like,
and there are other parks that are like that, but not a ton.
yeah, it's a rare thing. And if you have your home park, like that, then that is definitely a good thing. There goes. Whoop. And here we haven't shown many of like the lines at any of the food places, but here at Coaster's Diner, the line is out the door, which isn't unusual for parks on opening day. So the train just pulled out, and it's usually about 15-20 minutes or so to make its way around. So What are we gonna do? Are we just gonna walk to the back of the park or wait on the choo-choo?
I don't know.
Okay. We are getting into Frontier Trail, our first time. So that means that that kid right there needs to do something. Something he hasn't done in like 6 months. Oh, there's people. Oh, come on.
That's basically it.
He must go and do it. It's not a trip. A trip's not complete without. And literally, we come here a million times. It opens more than it's ever opened before, though. Look how much it opens.
Go away! Go away!
Okay, we spotted something new this year that we knew nothing about. Over here in the barnyard area, they now have little stuffed animals that you can get. You can get a little churro. Where's Churro? There's Churro. Churro, what's going on? That's not Churro, the little one? Where's Churro? Hi, I want to boop, boop. Boop. We have no food, but we'll still pet your head. Where's Churro?
Down there.
Down there? How do you know that's Churro? That one's, is that the...
That is true.
This one's Churro, right? Yeah, see, I thought this was Churro. Hey, Churro. Oh, Churro's like, you got no food, don't talk to me. No, that's Churro right there. Need to shave the thing on. Oh, what's going on? How you doing? Watching over everybody. All right, here we are. Maverick. It says a 30-minute wait. We'll have to see. Look, they got the old scanner right there. They must have the new one up at the top, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I see both sides.
Yep. They need to take down that new one. Oh yeah, it is a longer fast lane line. All the way back to here. I questioned, but look, we got drip right here. Drip. 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 Put your head under it. Be like it's a water ride. This is one full queue for Maverick. All right, our first Maverick ride of the year is complete. Oh, I miss that thing so much. Here, they don't have, some rides have like the screen and it will tell you the fast lane wait times and the regular wait times, and some rides don't. So I don't know if they're planning on getting all of them in, but it's kind of weird how they kind of went in like just halfway. But we are going back, and first ride on that roller coaster right there of the year.
What's that one?
Steel Vengeance.
Wow,
All right, Steel Vengeance. It says that it's an hour-long fast lane, but we are.
Can you show me your wristbands? Awesome. Have a good day.
But we are. I don't know. We're doubtful, so we're gonna see what kind of fast lane line they have, and it might. I don't know. Actually, it might be an hour. If it's an hour, are we waiting? We have to decide. Oh yeah. Are we waiting?
I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. It's up to you.
It's not that bad.
We'll see.
We're waiting.
That took quite some time to get on Steel Vengeance.
We are?
It was well worth it. But that was probably the longest we've waited for that ride since like 2019 or 2020 or something. But the sun is out and things are looking like really good. But the ride was riding, it was running well. Trimless.
Yeah, it seems like opening day they usually have it trimless.
And then when Steel Vengeance is trimless, it just like flies through that second half. Look at the sun out. The weather is nice. Like, I don't know, it might be pushing 70. What do you say? Something like that. We never talked about operations on Millennium earlier. And we wanted to bring that up. Operations on Millennium were pretty bad. Probably the worst we've seen them in quite some time.
Yeah. And then that's a mix, like Millennium does just have really bad operations. A lot of coasters are having kind of not so good operations. Opening day,
that's to be expected.
That's what I was gonna say. It is opening day. And that's what opening days are always like, so you can't really be surprised, and it's fine. Like so many of the workers are new and they're being trained while working, so that slows things down.
But Millennium was kind of extra slow today.
Yeah, it was.
Talking about some things that are open, like pretty much everything seems to be open. Mine Ride is open. We haven't been by Gemini yet, so we're coming up. That one I wouldn't be surprised if it's closed because the ride like is delayed a lot, like throughout the year, or at the like every year at the beginning of the year it seems like it has a problem. And when we were here last Sunday for the preview day, they had some people working on the track, so I don't know if they were able to run some.
I think it is closed.
Yeah, so I think they were working on some track, and it probably hasn't been able to test and commission or anything like that. So Gemini's probably the one ride that is down today, or one coaster I should say. Oh, this is one roller coaster that's closed down right now.
Not a coaster.
Pipe Scream is closed down, not open today. All right, so he wants to do, and by he I mean him, wants to do Magnum. We just did this the other day for preview day. Regular line looks pretty long. Boo-hoo, Magnum's closed, it's running empties. And they said that they can't have anyone in the fast lane line right now.
Which doesn't really make any sense.
No, because there's people in the regular line.
Yeah, so that makes absolutely zero sense.
And the guy was saying like, we can't have anyone waiting in line while there was like a whole bunch of people waiting in line, but it is what it is. I didn't want to ride it anyway. And one of the biggest news stories of 2024 isn't the Top Thrill 2 opening up, isn't the fact that they have digital signs for all the fast lanes. No, it is not. It is, in fact, that they redid the Magnum bathrooms. Obviously, I can't really take you inside to show you. I'm not going to film inside the bathroom, but they are redone, just like over by Boardwalk was redone. So anytime that they do a new area, they are going to redo the bathrooms. A couple years ago, during a Q&A, I think it was either Carrie or Tony, said that new bathrooms was going to be a multi-year project. So they did over by Gatekeeper, by Boardwalk, that one last year, and now these are brand new bathrooms right here. Hooray, hooray. Okay, we are here over back in the Top Thrill 2 area, and we were just saying that it sucks. Here, I'm gonna flip you guys around here. We're saying that it sucks that two of the better rides in the park, Steel Vengeance and Top Thrill 2, you can't just be like, okay, you know what, we're gonna ride. It's such an ordeal. Like Steel Vengeance, we just waited an hour, maybe even more. I don't know how long we waited. We waited quite some time for Steel Vengeance because of the big mess that the whole locker system and the fast lane is. And because Top Thrill 2 is like an upcharge, I mean, it's only $3, so it's not like a huge deal, but it just like, it's just the principle of it.
You can't just like how any other amusement park is, where you walk by a coaster and you go just ride it.
Yeah.
It's not like that. It is such a big ordeal. Like Top Thrill 2, it's hard to just go and ride it real quick just once around.
Yeah, so it's a shame, but I don't know. Thinking about actually just riding it again because I don't know, we'll have to talk about it. The day is almost over. We just did 3 more rides on Top Thrill 2. That makes 6 rides total for the day. And I gotta say that fast lane moves pretty fast. The operations on Top Thrill 2 are not like the other rides in the park that are very much struggling. That crew is like the all-star crew.
Yeah,
they are pumping out
have
crews.
been fantastic for Top Thrill too. Supposedly it got up to a 4-hour wait. 4 hours today.
I mean, maybe we didn't see any 4-hour
I
waits.
don't know if it actually did or not, but supposedly that's just what's going to happen on opening day because there's so many people here. Because it is very busy, obviously.
All the wait times have been pretty long today. Like we saw Val Raven with the long line. Maverick, everything has been a long line, but that is an opening day, and that is what you get. And one of the things that definitely has a very long line are all the disability lines. That was kind of shocking. Every single ride that we've gone by, there's been,
especially Top Thrill 2.
yeah,
This is insane.
like over here, I'll flip you guys around here. This is the disability line.
And there's another line inside.
Yeah, so it is extremely long, and that's been like par for like most every ride. Millennium, Steel Vengeance, but we're gonna see if there, do you want to check out in here and see if there's any, we're thinking about picking up some merch here at the CP Racing store. All right, everyone, that closes out the day. Oh, exhausted. We went early entry opening to closing. They close in like 10 minutes. And it's not like we don't do parks open to close, but we never do Cedar Point opening day open to close.
Yeah.
So this is very rare for us. But it's been a fun, exhausting day. Back hurts, feet hurt.
Oh, yeah.
I'm all tired and everything. I'm all sweaty from rushing around. But that's good. That meant the weather held out because all week been checking out the weather for today.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay,
Started
what?
off a little rainy, but it got a lot better.
Yeah, so, and the forecast has been kind of off and on rainy and stuff. So, we are going to be heading out of the park now. So we're closing out this video. Thank you for watching. If you're new to this channel, please go down and subscribe, like the video, comment. It all helps with the YouTube algorithm and gets this video out to tons of people. And we also have a channel membership, and you can choose 1 to 2 tiers, and you get things like exclusive videos, shout outs like what you see here. These are all members, and exclusive pictures, stuff like that. And it helps us out a ton. It helps us keep doing all these videos that you guys hopefully enjoy so much. So that is it. Closing out from another successful opening day. It is the start of our home parks operating season. We're excited all summer. Tons of content coming to you. So
Cedar Point and so many other parks.
we got a trip. We got Seabreeze, Darien Lake,
We have tons of trips.
all sorts of things
all
coming up.
over, Amusement parks, all over.
So subscribe. And that is it. We'll see you guys next time from our home park here in Sandusky, Ohio, Cedar Point. And we'll see you guys next time right here on Beach Cliff Studios. See ya.